How's it going, guys? My name's Jason, and I'm going to show you how to set up a temperature sensor using our 6-channel CAN sensor module and our CD7 carbon dash. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to need to do is actually wire the sensor into our 6-channel CAN sensor module. To do that, we're going to need 2 pins. The first is our sensor ground, which is pin 11 on our module, and one of our thermistor inputs. We have 2 available on this device. We're going to use thermistor input 1, which is pin 5 on our 12-pin connector. And we've already connected our signal wire and our sensor ground. So we've terminated our wiring with our mating 2-pin DTM plug connector that mates to our Pro DTM coolant temp sensor. We're going to connect this up and lay that down as if it were installed inside a vehicle. The next steps we need to take are in our DashDesign 2.0 software. I've got that open here on my laptop, and the first thing I'm going to do is import the CAN data for our 6-channel CAN sensor module. We want to make sure that anything that's AEM-net is 500 kilobytes a second data rate. We're going to turn our termination resistor on because we only have 2 devices on the bus. So the first thing I'm going to do is import the CAN for our 6-channel CAN sensor module into our CAN folder, which is inside our DashDesign folder, which is inside the AEM folder that gets automatically installed when you download the DashDesign software. All of these files and folders are installed automatically with our DashDesign software when you download that from our website. And we are going to select our CSM6 DBC file. This pops up a window showing us what channels are coming across over CAN. And for this instance, we only need our analog resistance for external channel 1, which is where we have this sensor wired into. We're going to select that. It's going to import that value, and that is going to auto-create a channel called auto analog resistance external 1. Now that channel is coming across in ohms, and that's not really useful for us when we're looking at temperatures, for instance. What we need to do is create an additional channel that we're going to name coolant temp, and our display units are going to be in temperature and Fahrenheit because we live in the United States, and our primary input is going to be the analog resistance ohms channel. We have a nice feature in DashDesign 2 that makes it really easy to calibrate this sensor. We go to our sensor library on our channel type, and we're going to scroll down to our AEM part number 30-2013, our 1/8 fluid temp sensor with a Deutsch connector on it. And one thing we need to be cognizant of is the pull-up resistor value that is used internally in the device you're connected to. For any of our CAN sensor modules, the 6-channel, the 22-channel, the pull-up value is a 2.2K ohm resistor. So we're going to make sure that we select our Deutsch, and we want to make sure that we have selected the ohms, not the volts calibration in 2.2K because the raw data coming in over CAN is in ohms. So all we do is select this and we're done. So now we can go onto our layout page and we can drop in a simple numeric value. We're going to show both our coolant temp in Fahrenheit. I'll make this a little bit bigger so it's easy to see, and add a text label here. Notice I'm dragging and dropping. It's nice and easy to move and locate things on the screen. Coolant temp, we'll make this a little bigger as well. And I'm just going to add a degrees Fahrenheit label here as well so that it's easy to see. Size that up, bring this in over here. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the format so I have 3 zeros displayed. so that I know that where I've got this placed, I'm going to be able to read all of the numbers. Okay, so we've assigned our channel here. I'm also going to add the ohms on display here so that we can see as the resistance varies, our calibrated temperature is going to vary as well. We're going to do that real quick. I'm not going to label it. I'm just going to copy and paste and select our analog resistance value. This one's going to be significantly larger. So now I'm going to plug in the dash and I'm going to upload this by pushing the F7 key. We can see that our logger is connected, and I also have the option to make setup file available for download from the dash, so that if I've created a file and I don't necessarily have the laptop with me when I'm out on track, or if I want to share my file with a friend of mine and I don't have my laptop or the file with me, I can plug in a different laptop and actually download my setup from the dash and open it on a different machine without needing the original file. Upload, it's going to ask to save, and we are done. So I'm going to click close. I'm going to open this, and 71 degrees Fahrenheit seems about accurate for the room that we're in right now. And I'm going to simulate a temperature increase using a lighter on the sensor. And there's the temperature increasing and the resistance decreasing. Now we're getting pretty warm. I'm going to stop so I don't burn myself. Ooh, I turned the sensor black. So it's as simple as that. We've imported our CAN DBC file. We've created a simple conversion channel to convert from ohms to temperature, and we can now use that data for display or logging on our dash if you have a logging enabled device. Up next, we're going to show you how to calibrate a pressure sensor using our CAN sensor modules and our dash. In order to make sure you don't miss that content, make sure to subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and follow us on our social media accounts at Facebook and Instagram. God.
Yeah, no, we're leaving that.
Oh, really?
That's it. Facebook, there's your one shot.
Okay, if you guys like that. Straight out of Hawthorne, then you gotta put a police siren. Okay, now it's gonna stop doing the bullshit. Yo, yo, yo!